I am very creative. I would say I'm very imaginative. I do daydream a lot, like too much actually. It's really bad. There's this thing called like maladaptive daydreaming, I think, and I'm pretty sure I have that because it's not. I don't think it's healthy. Idealistic and empathetic people with the INFP personality type long for deep, soulful relationships, and they feel called to help others. Due to the fast-paced and competitive nature of our society, they may sometimes feel lonely or invisible, adrift in a world that doesn't seem to appreciate the traits that make them unique. Yet it is precisely because INFPs brim with such rich sensitivity and profound creativity that they possess the unique potential to connect deeply and initiate positive change. That one's interesting. I will say that there are definitely times where I feel lonely, and I'm not entirely too sure if that's because of my personality or if that's just my life, because of the way my life is. Also, sorry, my son, the way that my room is literally positioned like the sun is right there and the sun's going down, so it's like it's right in my face. Okay. God dang. Wait, guys, this is a lot. I just like this a lot. Okay, hold on. Gift of empathy. INFP personalities share a sincere curiosity about the depths of human nature, introspective to the core. They're inquisitively attuned to their own thoughts and feelings, but they yearn to understand the people around them as well. INFPs are compassionate and non-judgmental, always willing to hear another person's story. When someone opens up to them or turns to them for comfort, they feel honored to listen and be of help. Empathy is among the INFP personality type's greatest gift, but at times it can be a liability. The troubles of the world weigh heavily on their shoulders, and these personalities can be vulnerable to internalizing other people's negative moods or mindsets. Unless they learn to set boundaries, INFPs may feel overwhelmed by just how many wrongs there are that need to be set right. I fear that it's accurate. I do consider myself a very empathetic person. I feel like I am judgmental, not judgmental, I'd say. However, there are definitely things that I am judgmental about, just because morals, you know what I mean? Sometimes it respecting other people's opinions. I agree to a certain extent, if that makes sense. Okay, speaking their truth. Actually, no, hold on. Let's go to my strengths and weaknesses because the introduction was a lot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 5 strengths. The one is empathetic. I'm generous. I'm open-minded, creative, and passionate, and idealistic. So I'm empathetic. I feel like I don't really have to explain that. Generous. INFPs rarely enjoy succeeding at others' expense. They feel called to share the good things in their life, give credit to where it's due, and uplift the people around them. That's true. Open-minded. I feel like that's pretty creative. I am definitely creative. I activities that my college does because they have so much stuff for commuters, and I don't. And it's because I'm scared of, I don't know what I'm scared of. I'm just scared, and I don't know, I am very self-isolating, and I don't know why, I don't want to be negative, but I feel like going into this year, my second year, it's gonna be something for sure. I don't know. I'm like excited for this year, but I also I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Unfocused. INFP, imaginative, introspective nature doesn't always stand itself to productivity. Many people with this personality type get frustrated by how difficult they find it to buckle down and get things done. The problem isn't that they aren't capable, rather that INFPs run into problems when they become so caught up in different ideas and ideals that they fail to commit to a course of action. Now this is true, and it's evident in my schoolwork. And in lectures too. I can't focus sometimes, and I don't know. I just can't focus, and I try to focus, and I just can't. I don't know if it's just like so bright. But yeah, it's like I am unfocused, emotionally vulnerable. Okay. The emotional attunement of these personalities is amongst their greatest strengths, but unless they establish boundaries, they can be at risk of absorbing other people's negative moods or attitudes, and this can be detrimental to their personal peace and productivity. As INFPs are the most likely personality type to say negative emotions, are the most likely personality type to say negative emotions get in the way of their ability to think clearly. Yes, this is 100% true. Since I am somebody who's empathetic, I am somebody who's very open, and when somebody needs to vent, I feel like I make them feel heard. So I have a lot of this is not to brag, but I have a lot of people in my life who tell me their problems or tell me how they feel, and there are often times where I feel because I already have my own problems, and I'm stupid, and I don't tell people, like, you know what, I don't want to hear. Actually, this one time though, I did tell a friend of mine in junior year that I was like, girl, I can't listen to this. Like, I'm so sorry, but the stuff that you go through can be so depressing. And it wasn't like a one-time thing, you know. This is like every day she would come into class and she would tell me like the most like horrible stuff, and I'm like, I can't listen to this. Like, I already have my own personal stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm too eager to please. Okay, conflict tends to be stressful for INFPs who yearn for harmony and acceptance. Yes, when someone dislikes or disapproves of these personalities, may become fixated and trying to clear the energy in the person's mind. I would say no, but there is one specific situation where I fear this might be true, and it's a friendship breakup that I had, which I am planning on doing a story time on, so okay, look out for them. They might even take responsibility and apologize for things that are not their fault. Why does that apply to my friendship breakup? Unfortunately, INFP's desire to please others can drain their energy, eclipsing their inner wisdom and their awareness that others their own needs. Why is this so accurate? Okay, self-critical. INFPs believe in their unique potential, and they desperately want to live up to it. I don't know about that. I don't think that I have a unique potential. I think I have potential, but I don't know about unique. Wait, is that self-critical? Wait, but this can cause them to be unrealistic expectations for themselves. When these personalities fail to live up to this vision, they may accuse themselves of being useless or selfish or woefully inadequate. Taking too far, self-criticism can discourage INFPs, leading them to give up even their dearest dreams. I fear this also might be right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is this calling me out? Guys, okay, so self-critical. Right after that is a little better that says feeling self-critical now. That's diabolical. Sorry. Okay. Romantic relationships. I don't think about this. Okay, what it says that my mediators, which I am, are dreamers and idealists, especially when it comes to romance. We believe in the power and beauty of true. We believe in power and the beauty of true love. That's true. I don't want to settle expectations. Sorry. They may have spent years daydreaming about the perfect relationship, imagining how it'd feel to share their innermost selves with another person. But the reality of dating can come as something of a shock, forcing them to grapple with the challenging question: if they want to be in a relationship, will they compromise on their ideals? I do daydream a lot. I'm a hopeless romantic, apparently. Sorry. What the hell is being annoying? Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. This romantic stuff isn't that important. Let's go to friendships. When it comes to their social life, people in INFP personality type may find themselves caught in a web of contradictions. We crave alone time, but they're also vulnerable to loneliness. They long to feel accepted and well-liked, but they hate the idea of pretending to be anyone but their authentic selves. The good news is that the company of true friends, INFPs can escape the hamster wheel of these insecurities and focus on what really matters. For these personalities, friendship is it's a precious commodity, an opportunity for two people to lift each other up and change each other's lives for the better. Yeah, INFPs truly believe in the old saying that a friend in need is a friend indeed. A few things bolster their sense of purpose, like being there for somebody they care about. Quality time trumps quantity for these sometimes shy personalities. As they prefer relationships with depth, where they can share their wildest dreams, hopes, dreams, and fears. See, this is interesting because I have friends, and there was a time during last year where a very good friend of mine, I feel like she didn't appreciate me because the time we would spend together, it didn't feel like she was present. And oh my god, you guys, I am so sorry. And so I told her, and I was like, hey, like, I feel like I am so sorry about you guys, but I feel like you aren't giving back what I give. You know what I mean? And I mean, sometimes I understand that, because it's not always you give, you get back. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just you give, and I feel like that's okay. But there comes a point where I got so tired because I kept giving. I would give away my entire night. I would give my entire day. I would spend time with her, and instead of doing homework or instead of spending time alone with myself, which is something that I really deeply need. And then she wouldn't do the same. Or when we would hang out, she would be not focused and focusing on other things, and that really got to me because I'm like, I feel unappreciated. And anyways, I'm getting off track. Let's see. Let's skip that too. Parenthood. Now, okay, I was not gonna read this, but I think I might, because things. I'm not gonna be okay. Here's what I'll say. I'm not gonna read this. Okay, you know what? I'll read this one paragraph. Hold on. Okay. From the start, INFP parents aim to be warm, caring, open-minded. People with this personality type delight in their children's wide-eyed wonder at the world, and they want to give their children freedom to form their own opinions, discover their own interests, and to grow into their unique selves. Okay, yeah, that seems accurate, but okay, I am not gonna have kids. I don't want kids, and I just want kids, and my parents have a hard time accepting that because they're like, you're 19, how do you know what you want? Because I know what I want. I don't. Kids are expensive. Kids are annoying. I don't really like kids, to be completely honest. I think they're just annoying, ugly. Okay, I don't want to be mean, but I just don't. I don't vibe with them. I sound like a 19-year-old talking, but I want my life to be about my life, and it specifically relates to the way that I grew up. What should I call it? Without saying too much, unless you guys really want me to go into everything, but I basically was a parent growing up. I basically raised my younger brother, and it was hard because as an 8-year-old taking care of a 5-year-old, that's not okay. I am so sorry. My neighbor is so loud. But I don't want that in my life. I want, and it wasn't even when I was like 8, it's basically been my entire life. Even now, even though he's 17, I feel like I am still a parent. So I see what that life will look like, and I don't want that life. You guys may call me selfish, but I don't really care because I think it's okay to be selfish. And yeah, I don't want kids. It's not the life that I want for myself. I don't envision myself ever having kids, and if I ever have kids, I will look back at myself and think, what the fuck happened? Because I just sorry, like, but like also no shame to people who want to be mothers. Sorry, my brother just walked in. Like, no shame to people who want to be mothers. You guys do your own thing. I really don't care what you do. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants their own. Like, everybody has the right to live their own life and want whatever they want. You know, if you want to be a mother, good for you. I can be an aunt from afar. So yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Career path. Now this one's interesting because I kind of know what I want to do. Many people in the INF personality type long for a career that doesn't just take care of the bills, but also feels personally fulfilling. They want to spend their days doing something they genuinely love, preferably without too much stress or drama. Yeah, okay. Even ever these personalities might struggle to find a profession that meets their practical needs and fulfills their dreams. We might drift into frustration, waiting for the perfect job, and feeling stuck or worried. This is a lot. Okay, let's jump to the conclusion. Few personality types are as poetic and kind-hearted as mediators. With their unique gifts, these personalities can overcome all sorts of challenges and obstacles and brighten the lives of those around them in the process. Yeah, mediators can be tripped up in areas where idealism and altruism are more of a liability than an asset. When it comes to finding a partner, making friends, pursuing a meaningful career, or planning for the future, people with this personality type may need to consciously develop their weaker traits and gain new skills. The Secret Life of INFPs. You may have muttered to yourself, "Wow, this is so accurate, it's a little creepy," or "Finally someone understands me." How do they know more about me than the people I'm closest to? This is not a trick. You felt understood because you were. We've studied how INFPs think and what they need to reach their full potential. We've learned how people with your personality type can overcome even the greatest personal challenges. Okay, in conclusion, I didn't read everything because, guys, it's a lot. So if you guys are interested, you should guys go do your own test and let me know what you guys got. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. But when it comes to careers, I have decided I am definitely going into social work, or I'm gonna be a therapist. Because it's something that I feel like it's something. How do I say this? It's definitely influenced by my childhood. It's definitely influenced by the way that I grew up and the way that I am growing up and the way that I'm, and specifically my environment. I feel like I need therapy